Chrissy Swan Show.
Good afternoon, Jack, and good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon, Swanee. I usually hate this chat, but I just want to say something to start the show.
Sure.
How is it October 1?
Oh, my God, is it?
That feels scary.
Oh, no, it feels so good.
Really?
Oh, God, I can't
Why?
wait for this year to be over. Are you joking? Oh, my God, one day closer to New Year's Eve. Really, it's an annus horribilis, as the Queen once called it. I'm excited. Plus, November's my birthday. The weather's getting better. Christmas is coming. You know that's my time to shine.
Absolutely, but you can't wish your life away, my Swan.
Yeah, you can. You can.
Hey, if you want to hear the difference in Christine, Swan and I like that, make sure you tune in next to To-Do List Tuesday, because we will be comparing those. And Swanee, before 3 o'clock, we'll be playing our brand new competition, Flip It and Mix It.
Yes, I love this game.
Same for NutriBullet. Register via the Nova Player app, and if you can guess the two songs we've mixed together, you can win $1,000 worth of NutriBullet products.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
And it is Tuesday, so let's open up the old diary, Jack.
To-Do List Tuesday.
Do you actually have a to-do list?
Yes, I really love the Reminders app on the iPhone.
I don't use reminders. I just put diary entries in.
Oh, yeah, no, I've seen your manic calendar, I know. Remember when you accidentally shared your
Yes.
calendar with us?
I feel like there's still a few entries
There
from
are.
that time.
There are a couple, but that's okay. I just pretend I don't see them.
I think you saw the exact amount that I had to pay to the tax office.
Oh, I see the exact amount you have to pay to someone every month. Let me find it. I won't say the person's name.
Who is it? Let me see. So funny. All right, okay. Here's my to-do list. Oh, I've just closed it down. Okay. Send Temu haul to Erin. Because when I'm on Temu, or Temu it's actually called, did you know that?
I do know that, but I like Temu, and I think on this show we commit to Temu.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's what it is.
never
Discuss it again.
Yeah, we never go from that. Whenever I'm shopping for a little bits and bobs, I always see things that my friend Erin would like. Always. Of all my friends, none of them appear in my psyche on Temu.
Except Erin.
Except Erin. So I've collected over time a T-shirt with oysters on it,
Oh, yum.
a pink cap with a red lobster. We love crustaceans,
Got it.
right? A T-shirt with a Negroni on it. She loves that. So I've got them all collected, and I've got to send them to her.
That's a fun haul to receive. You're a good friend.
I know.
Is Temu the one where you play the silly little games and it gives you bonus things?
Yes.
Yeah, so you'd get sucked right into that.
Oh, I feel like they're just tapping into my addictive personality.
Well, they've most definitely tapped into your bank account too, but that's okay. I know you're in denial about that.
Oh, my bank account's been cancelled. My credit card's been cancelled.
Why?
The fraud squad.
See? It's Temu!
The fraud squad called me 2 days ago.
Stop.
I know, and said, are you in Malaysia?
I wish.
I said, I bloody wish. Geez, they do a good Luxor there. But no, I was
Okay.
not. I was sitting in my kitchen, and so I don't have a credit card, which is very, very awful. Send footy card. So there's two sending things.
Gosh.
So Peg's got a little small business where she sells the valuable cards she gets in those footy card
Yeah.
packs.
Good on her.
And she's,
Dealing.
yeah, I'm her agent.
Got it.
So I need to send them. So I've got to do that. And what about this one? You're going to be so sad.
What?
Drop squashed glasses into Specsavers.
Didn't you just receive them last week?
Yes, and they were the beautiful blue/green ones.
Yeah, that I was colourblind about. And maybe that's a sign that they're not for you. That
I
we've
moved
squashed them.
too quickly, and they flew off my face and landed on the floor. But I was in the middle of doing something, so I thought
Right.
I'll go and do that thing, and then I'll come back. And then by that time, I'd forgotten that they were there, and I full stood on them
Crunch.
with my giant foot.
Luckily, we know a guy at Specsavers.
They've squashed the arms are so squashed they're now usable like opera glasses.
Oh,
you know.
yeah.
We'll see. We'll see if they can work a miracle.
They will absolutely be able to fix
We'll see.
those. I've only got 2 this week. My first reminder
Oh,
to
let
do.
me guess.
No?
Does it involve apparel of some sort?
One of them does.
Yes, of course.
First one is write MC notes for Cam and Elle's wedding. My best mate Cam and his partner are getting married this weekend. And despite the fact I've told all of my friends and made it clear that I'm done MCing weddings, they got me at a weak moment, 5 martinis deep, and asked me, and I said yes.
How many weddings have you emceed?
One and done.
Really?
But everyone sort of tries to float it with me, and I'm like, no, but I love these 2, so I'm doing it. So I just like to write a few notes just to have an idea of who I'm throwing to.
I
and
was
stuff.
asked once to MC a wedding,
Yeah.
and I said, oh, no, I couldn't possibly. And then that friend never spoke to me again. So don't do what I did.
Probably smart, I've agreed to do it.
Well, I was being honest. Anyway, yes.
And then my second one is find cobbler to get loafers resold. Because you're a bit floppy.
Oh, a cobbler.
Is that who I go to?
If you are Charles Dickens,
Oh, where do I go to get my loafers
just
resold?
go to a shoe guy.
Okay, I'll find a shoe
A
dude.
cobbler?
I thought they were
Is
called a cobbler.
Is the candlestick maker busy?
The Chrissy Swan Show.
If you need a doctor, join over 1 million Australians who are skipping the waiting room and speak to Instant Scripts doctors online from the comfort of home.
To find out more, visit instantscripts.com.au.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
It's World Coffee Day today.
Indeed it is. And in the song, Swanee,
Yes.
you revealed something that is like criminal.
I have not had a coffee today.
How? It's Tuesday, like the one main day you need your morning coffee.
I don't know. I think I've just been sidetracked with kids and I had some tea. I haven't had a coffee. That's what's wrong with me today.
Yeah. You need to train the kids to make you an elite brew. Can they do that yet?
No, they can't. Plus, I don't let anybody make me a coffee at home.
No one can ever make you a right coffee.
In a
either.
weird sort of irony, though, I did get an email saying that my coffee bean subscription has been dispatched.
Oh,
It's
fantastic.
on its way. Now, here is a sad story, Jack. The headline alone, I just want to look away. $1 million Aussie Lotto winner loses everything after simple mistake.
A big night at the casino?
No, worse. They never got the money. They bought the ticket and then never checked it. And in South Australia, they expire after 12 months.
That is the definition of grim.
If I was in Adelaide and I was listening to this exact thing that's happening right now,
Yeah.
in a very memento sort of way, and there was a flicker in my memory that I had bought a lottery ticket about a year ago, I would not check.
No, because that's just life damaging.
I would go to wherever the ticket may be and I would just set a match to it.
Do we have an exact location of where this ticket was purchased just
We
to
do.
really rub salt
We
in the wound?
do.
Let's do it. Go, say
And
it.
if this rings a bell to you, please give us a call, 13 24 10. Were you in or around
This sounds like a Crime Stoppers ad they play late at night.
BP petrol station in Mawson Lakes, North Adelaide? I've got goosebumps. What if that person is like, oh my God, yes. Yes, I went through that phase of buying a lotto ticket every Tuesday.
I just, Swanee, I know I've been giggling, but I straight up think this person's dead. I honestly do, because you just don't forget this sort of thing to go and check it. You really, I think they're dead.
Oh, you absolutely do. Oh, that's someone calling from Perth. It's
Oh no, that's not it then.
probably Telstra.
What's the saddest thing? What's the saddest story?
I just want to go back a
Okay.
minute. You said that this is not the sort of thing that happens. Every day this happens to people. They just forget. They buy it. They're on a hot flush, and then I've bought lottery tickets. I've never checked them.
See,
Never watched the balls come in.
I
None.
forget that I'm a weird type of person, but if there's money involved, I would not forget to have to check that receipt or ticket.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely not.
Well, here is a sad story.
Tom, stop! Tom's yelling Capricorn at me.
Here is a sadder story even than that.
What?
I'll never forget this story.
Oh, no. This is...
And it happened quite recently. It's so, okay. So I was at the supermarket and the lady was, checking my stuff through.
Mm.
And she said, "Oh, you're the lady off the television, aren't you?" And I said, "Oh, no, I don't do a lot of television anymore. But yes, you've probably seen me.
It's drying up, doll.
You've probably seen. Haven't you seen how old I am, Dolores?" Anyway.
Didn't even cop an invite to the Logies this week.
I know, I didn't. I didn't. Anyway, I said yes. Sometimes and she goes, "Oh, I went on Deal or No Deal recently." And I said, "Oh, was it fun?" I said, "That's Grant Denyer, isn't it?" She said, "Yes." I said, "Oh, he's a real pro. You would have had a great time." She goes, "Yes, I was called up and everything, and I had to guess how much was in the briefcase.
Ooh.
And if I got it right, I'd win the money. Anyway, I guessed $5, and it was $100,000. And then just that beep, beep of scanning, and then I said, "Oh, God, that's a lot of money to miss out on." She goes, "Yes, I know, but Grant gave me a lovely stubby holder."
Oh, no. But also, bless dolls for getting excited about the stubby holder.
I just went and sat in my Toyota RAV4 just in silence going, "That's the saddest thing I've ever heard."
Hey, well, she should register via the Nova Player for Chrissy's Flip It and Mix It because we're playing it next and there's $1,000 of NutriBullet products up for grabs.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
You are listening to the Chrissy Swan Show on Nova. You're laughing because I have said nothing positive about that song for the last 4.5 minutes.
And I stand by you, Swanee. Also, I'm in my Diddy deep dive era.
Yes.
J-Lo apparently knew everything that was happening, and I think she could be going down as well.
Really?
NutriBullet, the #1 personal blender brand in the world. Chrissy's Flip It and Mix It.
Let's go. Put my thing down, flip it and reverse it.
I made a smoothie in the NutriBullet Flip, and it was amazing.
Yum. What did you put in it?
Well, I'm a purist.
Yeah.
And I have natural yogurt.
Yep.
Banana for the sweetness, a squirt of honey,
Yes, same.
and some frozen mango cubes.
Oh, we differ there. I have spinach.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's health.
I know.
Well done. I also put a bit of pea protein in it because it was about to go out of date.
Love that, Swan.
You can't taste it. It's amazing, particularly in that machine.
And a great way to get your protein intake.
Correct. Hello, Courtney.
Hello, how are we?
Good.
Good.
I reckon Courtney's another one of those names where you don't know a bad one.
Kourtney Kardashian.
Oh, cool. Good
Oh,
call.
yeah, Courtney's boring.
Yeah.
Courtney's
She
the
is. She's a
boring
big
one.
snooze.
But you're not.
And you're Kourtney with a C, so you're different.
Different. It's fine.
It says here that you're in your smoothie era at the moment. What's your favourite combo?
I am, at the moment, I am frothing a little bit of almond milk, a little bit of a scoop of protein, banana and strawberry.
Yum.
It's like a good mix. I love
I
it.
went through my first smoothie era involved soaked cashews. Do you remember?
No? Oh, yeah, in the... Yes.
Yes, and they are... I've got to put them back in. They're delicious.
Really?
Yes.
Because it sounds awful.
No, it's creamy and nutty. Anyway, just like you, Courtney, creamy, nutty girl.
Creamy and nutty, you reckon?
All right, this is
Wow.
how this
Hello.
is going to work. We've mashed up 2 songs. And if you can guess one, you get $300 worth of NutriBullet goodies. If you guess both of them, $1,000 worth of NutriBullet goodies. If you don't get a single one, you're still walking away with this unbelievable NutriBullet Flip.
That's amazing.
Yes, she's
I'm so
very
excited.
She's
Okay,
very
Courtney.
excited.
I'm
She's
excited.
speechless.
We're gonna play the Flip It tunes, and you need to scream out the names of them or the artists once you know. Okay, let's go.
Okay, let's go. Tackle Rose. Oh, no, Charlie XCX.
Yes,
right.
yes,
Charlie
yes.
XCX, right.
All right.
Yes.
That's $300 worth of NutriBullet stuff. The next song's about to
Game.
come in.
If you name the next
Okay.
one, it's $1,000 of stuff for
Oh.
your cupboards and benches.
The nerves are getting me. I can do it with a broken heart, Taylor Swift.
Yes! You have hit NutriBullet pay dirt, Courtney.
Oh my gosh, stop it. I'm a massive Taylor fan, so that was lucky.
Me too.
$1,000 NutriBullet prize pack is on the way to you, Courtney. If you would like to play and win like Court, register via the Nova Player app and we could be calling you tomorrow.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
You're listening to the Chrissy Swan Show on Nova. I still love that song so much.
How can you not?
Chrissy's Clickbait.
Beyonce has just launched an ad for Levi's. It is stunning. The song in it is off her most recent album called Levi's Jeans.
Yeah, and it features, on the album, it features Post Malone. But I don't think we hear him in the ad.
Okay, so if you're familiar with the album, you're going to know this song.
Yeah.
But if you are familiar with Levi's ads, you are going to be familiar with the setup. She has recreated the iconic mid-80s laundrette ad. See, you weren't even born.
No. But I just had a
This-
squiz at it.
Man, this ad, I could not get into a pair of Levi 501s quick enough.
Really?
Yes. So, flashback. This gorgeous man looks like Elvis
And
Presley.
an absolute 11 out of 10.
Yes, and his name was Nick Kamen. He's an English guy. He's since passed away, can you believe? Such a young man. But stunning, dreamy. He goes into a laundrette and he takes his jeans are dirty and he's like, oh, I've got to wash them. What am I going to do? He just takes them off and then waits for the cycle to finish just in his pair of boxers.
Sick.
Like that reinvented Levi's in the 80s, that ad.
Did it?
Yes, and Beyonce has recreated it all the way down to the white bog catchers.
There's something really gorgeous about the backdrop of a laundromat.
I love laundromats.
Yeah, same. It's like a real rustic, stripped back raw vibe.
Whenever I'm out on my treasures, if I am lucky enough to pass a laundromat, I always take photographs. And when I was in Europe, I've got like a half roll of
Just laundromats?
Of laundromats, yeah. There's something like hot about them too.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
I don't think they're hot. I think it's dirty. What are you laughing about?
As if you've ever stepped into a laundromat. Come on.
Absolutely not. But I can appreciate the aesthetic of them, Tom.
I have. When I first moved out of home, I couldn't afford a washing machine, and it was such a beautiful tradition.
To go to the laundromat.
Every Sunday, me and my best friend would take our clothes in big bags,
Yeah, great.
and it would take so long. It's like, the slow movement. Oh, I know.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Now
And
I just whinge and slam it, Okay, let's move on to Ariana Grande on the cover of Vanity Fair. That new Wicked movie is imminent.
November 20.
The shorts are incredible. The trailer is remarkable. I mean, I'm sure, given that she's in news today, our friend Joel Creasy will definitely be discussing it
Yes.
on his show next. But she was put through a lie detector test. I love all the little extra bits and pieces that Vanity Fair does, and Vogue. The 73 questions and all the video captures.
And the woman they get to run the Vanity Fair lie detector test plays the character so well. She does not break out of that stiff, stern principal vibe.
She's totally Tracy Grimshaw
Full.
about the whole thing. Have a listen to these interesting questions and answers.
Do you think the moon landing was fake?
No.
Inconclusive.
Do you think the moon landing is fake? No, not till now. Not till Stephanie put that in me. But, we've been there.
The machine is showing deception.
You don't believe it.
Is the Illuminati real?
No, I don't know.
She is being truthful.
Did you get your nose done?
No.
Did you get a boob job?
No.
Truthful.
Did you get a fox eye lift?
No, but I discovered it through people who thought I did, and I said thank you.
Yeah.
She's telling the truth.
There we go.
I want to talk about fox eye lifts.
Yes, let's, because they're all the rage on TikTok at the moment.
If you haven't heard of them, it's when you go, generally overseas, they do them, don't they? Like in Turkey and wherever.
yeah.
And they sort of pull your eyes up. they call it the fox, but it's sort of a cat's eye look. And it completely changes the landscape of your face. What do you think of it?
I think on some people it looks good. And I think I can see how people think Ariana's had that just when she has her makeup done. But there's a couple of influencers I've seen had it done over the last month, and I don't love it. It
Do
looks
you
a
know
bit
why
overdone.
I wouldn't like it? I was really thinking about it because I just think you can do whatever you bloody like to yourself.
Totally,
I have
no judgment.
judgment at all. But for me, I like to smile at myself in the mirror. Sometimes that's the only person that smiles at me all day. So whenever
Give it a rest. I smile at you.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Apart from you, sometimes, like, you know, whenever I catch my reflection, I go, hello.
That is so unhinged.
And I give myself a smile and I figure, what if I looked so different I wouldn't recognise myself?
What do you mean? You could fully like meow at yourself. You could say, hello. Meow.
No, but foxes don't meow.
Oh, yeah, what noises do they
They
make?
go, ah!
This is the Chrissy Swan Show.
Yes, here we are. We're rolling into the 3 o'clock hour, hurtling like a comet towards Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel.
The 2 o'clock hour was jam-packed, Swanee.
It sure was. And look, the 3 o'clock is shaping up to be exactly the same. We did speak about a very sad story coming out of Adelaide, and it's going to haunt me for the rest of my days. Someone's picked up a ticket at BP Mawson's Creek and then forgotten about it.
A lotto ticket, yeah.
Lotto ticket. It's got this stuck under the seat or whatever. And then in Adelaide, in South Australia, lotto tickets expire. That person was sitting on $1 million
For a year.
and they just never cashed it in. But the good news is, if you are from Adelaide, you are getting twice the Katy Perry, the Catherine Perry. She has just announced a second show for the good people of Adelaide. How exciting
Pretty
for
incredible
them.
that the first show sold out in less than an hour.
Yes, because why doesn't everybody go to Adelaide?
Totally. It's not fair.
Do you remember Sam Smith did that wonderful concert in Adelaide?
Yes, that pop-up activation. Where was it?
It's a
People in
winery somewhere.
Adelaide are going to
Adelaide's-
be screaming at
yes.
us, but it looked gorgeous.
Yes.
Hey, speaking of live music, next in Chrissy's Quizzy, we have a double pass to go and see Luke Combs.
And can I please have some kudos for my outfit today?
You've come like a full hillbilly.
A boot, scoot and boogie.
Luke Combs is coming back to Australia for stadium shows. Get your tickets now. For details, head to frontiertouring.com.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
Hey, speaking of tunes, Luke Combs is coming.
Chrissy's Quizzy.
He's going to bring the house down with I got a passport. Hey, Lulu, hello.
Hi, how you going?
Are you feeling luckier today than you were yesterday? Because you really sucked yesterday.
Yeah, I started off strong and then, lost it.
Yeah, I had such high hopes for you. I thought it was all over Red Rover, and then bang.
No. Yeah.
All right, we know what a huge fan you are, so we're thrilled that you could join us again today, Lou.
Thanks for having
But
me. Thank
Swanee,
you.
her opponent Anthony, walked down the aisle to a Luke Combs song.
Oh, Anthony.
My wife did.
Oh, you
Sorry,
wifed
yeah,
it.
that's
You weren't
true.
there.
Hey, sometimes it's fun to reverse the roles.
Flip the script,
Maybe.
as they say. What was the song? It wasn't Fast Car, was it? That's a bit depressing.
No, just an acoustic version of Beautiful Crazy.
Oh, wow. She's a hardcore fan.
Yeah.
I've never even heard of that song. All right, let's go.
It's his biggest song, but sure.
Shall we? I don't know it. How does it go? Fast Car's the big one.
That's just a cover, though. No, his own big song is called Beautiful Crazy.
Do you really know it, or are you just doing that because you're a good boy?
No. I only know it because it's on the quiz today.
Oh, my God. Guys, we are not even worthy of reading out these questions. Your names are your buzzers. It's the best of 5, meaning the first person to get 3 answers correct wins the game and will walk away with the money cut by Chrissy Swan Show bum bag. And please don't judge me for the fact that I'm not going to go and see Luke Combs, because I got excited to go and see Glenn Shorrock. All right? I was so excited to see Glenn Shorrock, the former lead singer of LRB, that I cried right in front of him. And he knew that I was there because there were only 4 people in the room. All right, let's go. Question number 1. Today is World What Day?
Lou,
Yes, Lou.
coffee.
It is Coffee Day. How many have you had today?
I've had 2 already. I'll probably have another one after this.
Ah, look at you. Anthony, what are you? Are you a late in the day coffee drinker?
Yeah, I am, but I didn't have one today. That's probably why I didn't get it.
I'm going to have one after this.
Really?
Yeah, I'm on fire for it.
I'd
All right.
rather a wine.
Question number 2. How many times does a standard... Oh, how many tines, Tines? Welcome to the show, Tines.
Hello.
Does a standard dinner fork have?
Hey, Anthony.
Lou.
Hi,
4.
Anthony. Yes, what would you like to say?
4, he said. Correct.
Correct.
Question number 3. You're both on the scoreboard.
Can you name this Luke Combs song?
Anthony.
Lou.
Yes, Anthony.
You better get this
Beautiful,
or your
crazy.
life. Yes. Your life would not be worth living.
I'm the big fan. She's the one that did it for me to walk down the aisle of that song.
Oh, what a suck.
See?
All right, let's go.
Question number 4.
Which band has confirmed they'll stop making music once they reach their 12th album?
Lou.
Yes, Lou?
Coldplay.
Correct.
All
Question
right.
number 5.
This is for the win. Either Lou or Anthony will be winning a double pass to see Luke Combs.
Will your wife go with you, Anthony?
Yeah, she will.
Okay.
I tried to get tickets, but couldn't get through.
I know Lou was in the same boat.
Question number
Yeah.
5.
Finish this saying. Pinch and a punch.
Lou.
Anthony.
Yes, Lou.
For the first day of the month.
Correct, Lulu. Lou, you are going to Luke Combs. Or is it Coombs?
Thank you.
Luke Combs.
I'm going to go with Combs.
There was a boy that used to catch my tram and it was spelt the same way, but he pronounced it Coombs. So it's always confusing.
Either or. Hey, he's coming to Australia for stadium shows. For details, head to frontiertouring.com.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
We are going to do a round of Is It Just Me? This is the part of the show where we talk all the time, you and I, Jack. And if there's anything bothering us, we are each other's first port of call in terms of a soundboard.
Correct.
Generally, problem solved.
Yeah.
You can solve all of mine, I can solve all of yours, but there are some that we have to take to you,
Yes.
the beautiful listeners of the Chrissy Swan Show, because we have come up with nothing.
We both have an issue here that we can't solve, and 13 24 10, once you hear them, if you can help us understand.
We really do seek your counsel on
Yes.
this. Am I going to go first?
Yep.
I have become increasingly disillusioned and frustrated with the delivery method for honey.
What do you mean?
So when I have my cups of tea at home, I'm a double bagger,
Oh, no, this is right. Yes.
and I use honey instead of sugar because sugar is annoying. I just put a little squirt in. I have tried every format of honey delivery system.
So, like the squeeze.
The
Bottle.
stiff squeeze bottle,
Yep.
the soft squeeze bottle,
Yep.
the pot, the small jar, even creamed honey, I thought.
Oh, yum.
It's beautiful the first 4 cups of tea.
And then it goes full
And
manky.
then after that, crystals form and you can't squeeze it out. It is driving me crazy. And I'm like, looking around, every house in Australia's got a bottle of honey in it.
Correct.
Am I the only person that is driven to a homicidal rage at the lack of ingenuity in honey delivery design packaging?
What's the little timber spoon that you use just for honey?
How ridiculous.
I've never tried that. Is it awful?
But I use it 7 times a day for a cup of tea.
Yeah, okay.
No, I don't want a little, twee. I want the honey in the tea, a big nozzle, free flowing, no crystals.
Yeah.
Not too big that it goes weird and lumpy. Not too small that it costs $40. Like, what's up with you, Manuka? Jesus, who died and made you, God?
13 24 10 if you can help Swanee out with this.
What do you do at home? Are you transferring it? I had to funnel it out of a container this morning.
That's a lot of sticky business,
Oh,
Swanee.
man, and then it overflowed. It was all over the bench. It's driving me crazy.
Is it just me? Or have Red Rock Deli chips changed the method of cooking? Because, Swanee, I know you're not a Red Rock Deli gal.
No.
And this is why you couldn't help me with this. But I've really noticed over the last 2 months, I consume a lot of sea salt plain Red Rock Deli chips.
You're so classy.
They've started overcooking them. And I thought it was just the
Really?
first bag I got because they were a little. There was that you could see they were more yellow in colour.
Yeah, the first bag's always weird.
It's always.
Always.
Second bag, still
Shocking.
still weird. As the bags went on over the months, they were all overcooked.
How many bags would you have
I reckon over
on
the
a
last
weekend? Like 4?
No, one. I'll have because on a hungover Sunday, I go straight to the pantry and get the Red Rocks.
Okay.
And I have a full big bag though.
Okay, so you've got some here and you're going to test it?
Well, no, they're not the flavour I asked for. But so it's specifically the plain one.
Have him fired!
Is it just me or are Red Rock Deli overcooking the chips?
I want to get Jane Hall on because she's mad for a honey chicken soy.
Honey soy chicken.
She would know.
I'm going to text her about it.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
And you are solving our problems.
Yes, we're doing a round of Is It Just Me?
We have asked each other these questions. We have asked Tom. We've asked, Marina, anybody that, we like to annoy on a daily basis, and we have come up with nothing. So we're taking it to the streets here.
And I mean, if Marina can't answer our question, we're screwed.
Absolutely. Then there is no answer.
There is no
There
answer.
is no answer to be had.
Your question.
I'm very frustrated with honey delivery systems.
Yeah.
I've bought all of them and I don't like any of them. None of them satisfy me. None.
That's a really annoying thing when you use it every day.
Annoying.
And is it just me or have Red Rock Deli changed the way they cook their chip?
I've just eaten one of those chips and absolutely, it's probably been about 5 years between those style of chips for me.
Yeah.
Because, newsflash, they're not my favourite.
No, I know they're not, but
I
they're
don't like
mine. I go through like a bag a week of
But
Red
they're
Rock
too
Deli chips.
thick. Why?
And they've started overcooking them that they've gone yellow. Is it just me?
They are definitely overcooked. Mary, what am I doing wrong with the honey? I've tried the pot. I've tried the jar.
Chrissy, it's really simple. You just put the container opened in the microwave for 10 seconds at a time. You have to be careful. And it just melts and it's decrystallized.
What? Are you joking? What container? I just threw a big lot of it out this morning.
Oh, no. No, you just put the whole container in. Just leave it open and you have to watch it and you just put it in at 10 seconds at a time and it makes it all runny and gooey again.
See, I thought it was because I was cheap and I buy it in like this big
The big
vat.
tub.
Yeah.
No. And can I tell you,
Yes,
get
Mary.
the Beechworth
Oh, I love
honey.
Beechworth. I love
It
any
is
sort of honey.
divine.
Isn't it a
Divine.
miracle? Like if there's any evidence of God in the world, it's honey.
Yeah, it's the best.
Bee makes it.
Mary, you have a Priceline Pharmacy voucher and you have a beautiful bedside manner, may I
Yeah, I
add, Mary?
love Mary.
Oh, thank you.
You are
Thank
welcome.
you.
Now, Anita, can you help me with my issue of Red Rock Deli chips being overcooked?
They're terrible. I've had to change to kettle because they overcook them and they're so expensive now. So I don't buy them anymore. You have to go to kettle.
Okay.
They're so good.
How long have you been suspicious of the cooking times?
A long time now.
Yeah,
I'd say
Jack,
at
the
least
same.
this year. Yes, it's
Wow.
just not right.
No,
Yes.
and it's like we like a bit of crunch in our chip, you and I, Anita, but like the Red Rock Deli, they've just they've cooked it.
Well, they've actually cooked them so much that they curl up. They're all kind of stuck together in a curl. They're not like flat chips anymore either. Have you found that?
Yeah, I have.
Anita and Jack, can I humbly suggest the Smith's crinkle cut?
I know, I do
Or
still
the
love it.
thins, the king of chips.
Anita, a Priceline Pharmacy voucher for you. We've got a beekeeper on the line, Swanee.
Oh, Giles, hello.
Hello.
You're so brave.
Well, I thought I could help explain to you why honey does crystallise. So honey is a supersaturated sugar solution. So basically that means there's too many sugar crystals in a small amount of water that it actually, for it to sustain itself in a liquid form. So it actually wants to go to turn into crystals. However, unfortunately, I have to really disagree strongly with Mary. I don't think you should put it in the microwave. The problem with the microwave is it heats it up very locally, very hot in specific spots, and so it can overheat honey, and then it destroys some of the goodness in the honey.
Yes.
So the best way to do it is to put the container, so whatever you've got, glass containers, I sell all my honey in glass containers, put it in a glass container, put it in a pan with water in, up to the level of the honey, and then keep it on the lowest heat possible for as long as you can possibly wait. Like sometimes you can do it for an hour if necessary. Just leave it on there, and it'll melt those crystals back into liquid.
But how long will that last, Giles?
Okay, it's another technical question. It varies. So honey is made up primarily. It's basically made of glucose and sucrose, glucose and fructose, and it depends on the ratio of those sugars. And again, that depends on what next to the
Giles has been great, but I'm about to fall asleep.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
I've had such a great time today.
It's been fun, Swanee.
But we've still got time for this.
Chrissy's clickbait.
Well, looky what's been snapped. A billboard in the same typeface as Brat.
And the same colour green.
It's exactly the same. It's clearly a reference to something Charlie XCX, but it doesn't say Brat.
What does it say?
The words are Bon Iver.
Ah.
Who is, of course, a very famous singer. Rumour has it that those two are collaborating. Bon Iver and Charlie XCX. What will that sound like?
I love Charlie, but I just don't think that's a collaboration I need.
Have we got any Bon Iver in case, it's very different to this?
Do you know what Bon Iver I do have? Taylor, Exile?
Exile, yeah. I've seen this film before, and I didn't like the ending. I've already listened to this 3 times today.
Like that I understand.
I'm not offended now.
But I don't think we need Charlie and Bon Iver.
Well, I just feel like back off, Charlie XCX. First of all, you've got to...
How very dare you?
No, how very dare you, Charlie? Because, first of all, you have a mean track on your album talking about Taylor Swift dating that hideous punk who was not good enough for her anyway, who ghosted her.
Maddie Healy.
He was in a relationship with her, and then she was like, hey, how you going? Bang. He was on a plane, literally did not say a word.
Yeah,
what a piece of shit.
He realised how insufferable she is.
No, well, she wrote a mean song about Taylor Swift, and now, it's all okay to steal Bon Iver. Get an original idea. What a brat.
She is a brat, and she's proud of that.
No, she said that Brat Summer's over.
Yeah, but she's still forever a brat. Brat Summer is over, but you can still remain a brat.
No, but how thoughtless.
Well, how's that thoughtless?
Well, we don't exist.
Who's we?
The entire Southern Hemisphere. Our summer hasn't even begun.
Oh, I know, but
just because it's over for you, Charlie XCX, doesn't mean it's over for us.
Yeah, but people only care about Euro Summer.
Katy Perry is going to Adelaide twice. That is the sort of...
I love that you're now using Katy Perry as an argument.
I'm sorry, that is the sort of spirit I can get behind.
Alrighty, quick, we've got to get to Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel.
Yeah, we do. And what are we talking about? We're talking about Taylor. So Taylor has not been to the last 2 Chiefs games.
Yeah, and everyone's wigging out about it.
Oh my God. Travis doesn't play well. It's Taylor's fault. Taylor's not at the game. They're breaking up. She's a busy woman. Although I do not believe that the reason that has been given is true. They're saying that she's been rehearsing for the restart of her interminable tour that's been going for 7 years. She doesn't have to rehearse for that. She's not going to these shows because of security issues. And that's all that I have to say about it because I'm on first-name basis with her dad.
Now check this out.
The Chrissy Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.